Hello, and welcome again to our Career Readiness Workshop. Today, we're going to dive right in, and our topic today will deal with resume writing. Again, you're viewing from YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, please type them in the comment section. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, well, resume writing, and welcome again. Our objectives today are that you will create a clear and concise representation of who you are as a rising professional. Also, the purpose of a resume is to provide a summary of your skills, your abilities, and your accomplishments. It's really a snapshot of who you are. It's not a long biography where it has everything that you've ever done, but you want to make sure that it is concise, all right, and just the pertinent information that is needed right now. I always like to start with a poem. Your resume says a lot about you. It determines whether you will or will not be called in for an interview. All right. So I like to say that your interview will get you your job, but your resume will get you an interview. All right. So keep that in mind. Now, at the very top of your resume, you are going to have your name, your address, your email address, your phone number, and your LinkedIn address, because I know a lot of high school students have a LinkedIn address. So this is the information that you will list right here. And this is the format: your name, your address, email address, phone number, and your LinkedIn address. You will not start by listing contact information at the top. I'm just giving you an idea of what's needed. So this section is needed, and the contact information is needed so that the employer will know how to reach you. They can call you, they can email you, they may even send you information in the mail requesting an interview. But that is why you list that here. Next, your professional summary or career profile. Think of it as your 30-second pitch: who you are, who you help, and how you help them. Discuss how your talents are the solution that the company is looking for. So again, the name, and then the address, your contact information, email, phone number, and down below your professional summary. So this just says program manager with 15 years experience in program development, coordination, and training in a people-oriented organization where there is a need to assure broad cooperative effort through the use of planning, teaching, and excellent interpersonal and management skills. So this is what this person brings to the table. And if you want to list your core competencies, include project design, team management, and software development. All right, so you can state that as well. So again, your contact information at the very top, and then your professional summary that just gives you gives them a 30-second pitch of who you are. Now, the essential contents for the resume. We've already spoken about the contact information, the professional summary. Next, you want to talk about your work or your high school experience, your leadership experience, achievements, education, and skill set. So I want to pause for a moment. I want you to respond in the comment section. Tell me whether or not you already have a resume. Also, let me know if you are a part of any club or organization at your school. So take a moment, whether you are on an athletic team or you're in one of the clubs they are participating, let me know that in the comment section. All right, any clubs or organizations that you're involved in school. And this is going to turn out to be very important as we move further in the presentation. And then let me know if you have a job as well. Come in the section. Are you employed or not? All right, so now let's get started. And it's okay if you're not, because I'm going to share some valuable information with you. So this is just a sample of a high school resume, and this is why it's so important. You can list your education, and you can say education right here, and then you can say how many years you've completed. I've completed 2 years, I've completed 3 years at your high school. Then you can list your anticipated graduation date: May 2014, May 2022, May 2024, whatever it may be. And then if you're in the top percent of your class, or if you have a really good GPA that you would like to share, you can list it here. For instance, the GPA here is 3.85, top 5% of the class. It may be the top 20% of your class. So you can list that if you would like. Also, experience. This is why it's very important for you to be involved in a club or organization. So for the experience, this person is part of the newspaper staff as well as the yearbook committee. So if you will look right here, and you want to also note that it's in reverse chronological order, meaning the most recent first. So that's why you see here that they are a newspaper staff member. You list the name of the school, and then you start with the first thing that the most recent thing that you've done. So August 2013 to the present, this person was the feature editor of the campus newspaper. But look down here in August 2010, they researched information for news articles using the library. All right. They did editorials, advertising copy. So this is what they did from 2010 to 2013, but they were promoted as the editor of the campus newspaper. So when you join organizations, you have the opportunity to move up and become a leader within their organization, which is going to be very key when you ask for recommendations from your teachers and your counselors. They need to see your presence. Now, and if you just look down here, this person also was a yearbook staff member in 2010. So they joined the yearbook, they joined the newspaper staff. But look, by working from 2010 to 2013, he eventually was the editor-in-chief of the yearbook, which meant he was the leader and decided what goes into the yearbook that you see each and every time. So I want you to take note of that. It's very important to demonstrate your leadership skills so that your sponsor or your teacher can take note of everything that you've done and all of your leadership skills. All right. It is important for you to also list your relevant high school studies. So for this student, they had technical writing, advanced composition, debate, video production, all types of computer classes. This is important. Desktop publishing, because I know a lot of you now, the computer is your world. And so a lot of you are very savvy when it comes to computer programming and game programming and all of that, and all of these different softwares. So list that down. Also, list whether you have awards, honors, and memberships. This person, for instance, was a scholarship recipient, listed that down. The best high school newspaper design winner, listed that information, and was a treasurer of the National Honor Society. Now, some organizations require a GPA, such as the National Honor Society, but the majority of the clubs and organizations are open at your disposal for you to join. Okay, so keep that in mind. Also, I want to look at a college resume. This student attended Spelman College, and if you notice, graduated in May 2014. But also, if you'll note right here, they completed Georgia Perimeter College with an associate degree in May 2012. And after that, they only had about 2 years in college, 2 years left in college. A lot of times, and I know that that Gwinnett is in relationship with GGC. And so if you think you would like to take courses at GGC, talk to your parent, talk to your counselor, your teacher about taking courses there. And that way you can shorten your time in college possibly, because you will already come out with an associate degree. All right. And then you will have maybe 2 years or less pursuing your degree at the college. Okay. And it also prepares you on what to expect once you move into the college life. All right. Now, let's look down here with an employment experience. Best Buy. This person worked at Best Buy, organized inventory, activated phones for multiple cellular companies. So what you would do is, under employment experience, you list your job, you list the company, and then you list what role you held, What was your job title? And then under that, list the responsibilities that you had. And of course, I stated that organized inventory, activated phones, processed other information. They were a cashier at Jimmy Jazz. They told you what they did there. So this shows you the format of how you would need to prepare your resume. And also know that you can go back anytime and pause it and write information down if you need to. Now, this is important, internships, and I really want you to take note of this. Internships. So as you look at internships, this person interned at 11 Alive, worked with community relations on various projects, provided support to various departments, shadowed reporters, anchors, and floor directors. So you list the name of the company, and then you list out what exactly you did, your responsibilities as you interned. Don't be afraid of interning, and it's an unpaid internship because you're gaining so much knowledge and information and experience that you can list this on your resume. Everything on your resume does not have to be a paid position, okay? So I'm going to share with you that interning, volunteer work, community involvement, that makes a difference in your resume. And it just really shows how well-rounded you are. So let's look down here at community involvement. They worked with the 11 Alive Canathon, Best Buy, the Helping Hands Foundation. If you're not sure which organization that you can be a part of, then go to Google. I always say Google is our best friend. Research community organizations or nonprofit organizations and see how you can become a part and help them. Also volunteer work. This person was a tutor at Georgia Perimeter College, teaching statistics, a mentor, a teacher at a daycare center. There are a lot of organizations at your church or a local church that you can also help out with. There are a lot of, at this point, athletic organizations. You may want to learn how to coach, become a referee. You can become that at a young age. So I want you to keep that in mind. If you are very proficient in a subject now, when the teacher calls upon you, you raise your hand. A lot of times you know the question, I'm sorry, the answer to the question, and your peers may say, hey, you seem to know everything that the teacher is asking. Can you help me? You may want to think about volunteering and help tutor someone, all right? Tutor one of your peers. Also, as we begin to almost wrap up with your references, this is very key because while you are a part of the organizations and the clubs at school, they have sponsors. The teachers are sponsors of that organization. Feel free to, make a relationship with them where they understand, they know your leadership qualities. And so when you ask them, can you assist me? Or can you write a recommendation for me for this scholarship or for this college application? They will say, absolutely, Jane, Bob, Michael, Alina, whatever your name is, put that in that sentence and they will say, absolutely, I would love to send you to write a resume for you. A recommendation for you. And just know also by you being my students as well, and I know that you have been committed and showing up on these workshops, if you need a reference from me, I can also write you one. So just keep that in mind. But with the references, you will ask the teacher, because of course, mom and dad cannot be a reference for you. So, but you ask your teacher, your counselor, myself, do you mind if I list you as a reference? And then I would give you my name, my address, my phone number, my email address, so that you can give that information that I would want you to, give them to the employer, and you can list it on your reference sheet. So just know that you have the opportunity, to do that as well. All right, and list your references. So just keep that in mind. Now, your action items for today. I want you to complete your heading, all right, and the first section of your resume. So write your heading, your name, your address, your email address, your LinkedIn, your phone number. List all of that down for me. And then I want you to select an organization or a club to join next year. If you're not sure which club to join, all you have to do is go to your website, go under clubs and organizations for students, and there's a whole list from debate club, anime, acting, drawing, whatever it is that you're interested in, then they have a place for you there, all right, at your school. So make sure you do that. Now, if you list your heading, you don't put your correct address in there. This is just for you. But if you're going to kind of just show me how you've done it, then use a fictitious phone number and address and all of that, okay? But of course, when you write it for, for real, I want you to list your correct information. But because everyone will see it, that's why I gave you fictitious information in the name and the phone number and all of that information. So those are your action items. Complete your heading in the first section of your resume, select an organization or a club to join for next year. Now, if you have any questions, I want you to write in the comment section any questions that you have. I want you to go to YouTube channel, GCPS African American Boys, GCPS African American Girls, GCPS Hispanic Priority. Find the playlist, College and Career Readiness Workshops 2021. Select the video that you would like to watch, like and comment on each video as you watch them, and share your school in the comment section. And just know that there is an opportunity for you to win a grand prize with participating. All right. So watch each of the videos. There are only about 3 or 4 videos. I want you to take time to watch them, not all at the same time. You can watch one day, in a couple of days, watch another one. They are all about 15 to 20 minutes long. It's only about 3 or 4 videos. You have until the end of the month to complete watching the videos. And I'm just really excited about the questions that I'm going to have and what you're going to share with me. So thank you again for being with me today. Again, I'm so excited that we have this opportunity to share and this new platform with YouTube. So until next time, have a great day, and I will see you at the top. Bye-bye.